You try to hold your composure after our boys did what they did, waiting all off-season. Falcon fans, it's your boy Anyae, man. I was frustrated like y'all was frustrated at that, to wait all off season for that. But we gonna talk about it. We definitely gonna talk about it in this episode of Rise Up Radio, man. Let's get to it, man. Where do we start? Our dear beloved Falcons. I wasn't expecting that, y'all wasn't expecting that. But nevertheless, if you go back to my week 1 preview, I talked about, the physicality of this game and how Zimmer works so well against those top rated quarterbacks, specifically Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan usually has a very low passer rating versus Zimmer. Zimmer just got it out for them quarterbacks. But nevertheless, we killed ourselves again and again and again and again. Granted, we got dominated physically. We got outplayed. We definitely got out game planned and out coached, out schemed. But when you look at the totality of the game, I'm sure you guys would agree with me, for those who've seen it all, the turnovers and the mishaps was what killed us the most. It killed us. Our fans don't deserve this. Our season ticket holders don't deserve this. All the blank don't deserve this. The city don't deserve this. But nevertheless, let's keep things into focus. I know we knee-jerk. We football fans. We want to go undefeated. But it's just week 1. But I can't lie. It definitely looked like week 5 of preseason to us out there. We look like a JV team going against a varsity team. And that's the reason why reps are so important. Julio was non-existent, but nevertheless, I wasn't surprised. I got to be honest with y'all, because anytime we go against Minnesota, this is like our 3rd time going up against Xavier Rhodes in that defense. Matt Ryan and Julio never put up big numbers against him. Julio had the touchdown in garbage time. What did that really mean? But nevertheless, he wasn't effective out there. This looked like a game where our guys were just getting punked up and down the field. Let me give special shots out to a few guys that did come to play on Sunday. In my opinion, from what I saw, from the numbers and what I saw with my own eyes, Grady Jarrett came to play. He represented. He got in that backfield from time to time, and he came to play. Calvin Ridley came to play. Mohamed Sanu came to play. Hooper came to play as well. Justin Hardy was out there snagging balls left and right. He came to play. Ito Smith came to play. And I'm going to say something that y'all might disagree with. Freeman came to play as well. But here's the thing. If the offensive line don't create for you, how much can you do? Matt Ryan, he came to play. Outside of the mistakes, outside of the mishaps, you know what? Let me take that back. Because those mishaps from Matt Ryan might have cost us the game. So let me take him out of there, even though I love him nevertheless. Ito Smith came to play. He came to play. If I'm leaving somebody out, if I'm leaving one of y'all guys out, man, y'all let me know. Y'all let me know in the comments below if I'm leaving somebody out. Those were the only guys, to me, honestly speaking, that I saw. They came to play. They came with that grittiness, and they were trying to step up to the challenge. Everybody else was real docile out there. A couple of guys on the offensive line. I can't knock our young rookies on the offensive line. They're adjusting. And like I said in the last video, they had to go up against a Pro Bowl caliber, a playoff caliber, veteran defensive line that was gritty, that was nasty. But I got to point somebody out on that offensive line. Yeah, y'all know who. Jake Matthews. What was that, bro? What was that? The first play of the game. A miscommunication. He completely turned this way, missed his man, and gave up a sack for like 8 yards and started us at like 2nd and 18. He gave up another sack or 2 later on in the game. They had a total of 4 sacks. Matt Ryan got hit too much in that game. Matt Ryan was under duress way too much in that game. We got to do better. But remember, I'm going to keep the focus that it's only week 1. It's only week 1. It's only week 1. I get it. We're the type of team that Quinn wanted. We fast, we bend but don't break. But this is what worries me in games when we face the more physical teams, the more physically dominating teams, the teams that have a dominating defensive line. I wonder, because we're fast, we're bend don't break, we're not big on size, we're not that nasty team yet. We're trying to create that with these draft picks that we picked up with Lindstrom and McGarry, but we're not there yet. They're going to need more reps. They're going to need more time to get used to dealing with these professional level defenders. We're not there yet. So what I wonder in times of such when we go up against these physically dominating teams is, can we counter their physicality? Meaning, yeah, they may be stronger than us, they may be tougher, they may be rougher than us because we're more of a speedy finesse team, but you can counter that by your scheming, by your game calls, by your game plays, by the plays that you call. What I mean when I say that, if you see a lot of blitzes, if you see a lot of pressure up the middle, we got to go to more screen plays. We got to go to more dump offs, more quick passes, more quick outs, more shotgun setups to give our quarterback much more time. We didn't do that. We did not adjust. So that's definitely a mark on coaching. Quinn, what was you doing with that defense, bruh? Again, they look like a JV team out there. The defensive ends were unable to set the edge all game, and Dalvin Cook took advantage with stretches, with counters all game to those edges, and he was gashing us all game long. He came with a tough brand of football. I seen him bowl over Debo a time or two. I seen him bowl over Rico a time or two. I was like, what's going on with my birds out here? I know y'all was either screaming at the TV like I was, or y'all was quiet and disappointed at other times at the screen like I was. Oh, it was nasty, it was nasty, it was nasty. Lindstrom, our rookie, our first round pick. If y'all haven't heard it, I'm letting you know right here, right now. He has a foot injury, and it seems like he's going to be out for half the season. They got him on the IR. So, hey, man, we wishing you well. We wishing you well. Get back soon, quick, fast, in a hurry. But definitely get well. Injuries happen. It's going to happen. Next man up, you know. We got to keep it pushing forward. We definitely got to keep it pushing forward. Disappointment. Vic Beasley. Man, you disappointed. You disappointed us, man. You disappointed us. I remember a whiff sack, and I remember a play where it looked like a fumble was going to the sideline. You could have picked it up and taken it to the house. Luckily, it was ruled a complete pass, an incomplete pass. But nevertheless, we want to see something great from you. The fan base is looking for something from you, and we still not getting that. The coaches believed in you. They're giving you $13 million. It's still week 1, y'all. It's still week 1. Let's not give up on them yet. I'm not going to give up on them yet. But those are not the signs that we want to see. Tack, where was you? Where was you at? Our defensive ends. I wasn't too worried about our defensive tackles. They represented up the middle. They definitely represented up the middle. Oliver had definitely some sophomore hiccups out there. I was definitely expecting that. But as time goes along, we're hoping for him to get better. Let's look at the stat line for the game. I'm not going to go through the major stats and bore y'all with it all, but we're going to deal with what counts the most. 3 turnovers. Those 3 turnovers killed us. One of the turnovers was Freeman on a drive where we was on the 20-yard line. We was 20 yards away from the end zone. Killed us on that drive. We could have scored a touchdown. Another one was that Matt Ryan touchdown over the middle of the field in the first quarter, forcing it into Julio, forcing it into triple coverage. But I'm not going to blame him too much because that was another play where he was under duress on that play. Going back to the stat line, we went for 73 yards rushing. They went for 172 yards rushing. We got to do better. That's predicated from what the offensive line can create. Offensive line, we got to get a better effort from you. Let's see what we got. Another stat line that sticks out to me, the sacks. They got 4 sacks on us for 32 yards. Look at that field position. They're putting us out of place. We starting off with second and longs, third and longs, all game long. We only got 1 sack, taking them back for 1 yard. So, field position was big in that game. We definitely lost out on a lot of field position. Let's not forget about that blocked punt that put him into great field position as well. Another missed opportunity. You know, in those defensive battles where you got a defensive team, field position is everything. The run game is everything. Time of possession is everything. Time of possession, we didn't do too bad. Time of possession was about even in the game, even though it didn't look that way while watching the game. Matt Ryan went for 304 yards passing. He threw for 2 touchdowns in garbage time, but also it was those picks that killed us. Let's talk about that pick in the back of the end zone, Matt. That was ugly. That was 7 points that we left out there on the field. But again, he was under duress. Some people blame it on the play calling. They said that we should have had a better formation out there that could have helped Matt Ryan. It hurts. It hurts. It hurts. I know y'all hurting like I'm hurting. We wanted to go into Monday feeling good. You saw the Panthers lost, the Bucks lost. It's looking like the Saints might lose right now, but we lost as well. So we gotta have to hope for them stinky, nasty Aints to lose too, y'all. Ah! Let's see. What else do we got here? Let's see. The last thing. I've been reading the boards and I see a lot of people going in on Dirk Cutter. I get it, because Sark was my guy. Let's not jump off a cliff just yet. It's just game 1. Yeah, there were a lot of questionable things about Cutter's play calling. A lot of people were saying his play calling was very vanilla. A lot of the routes that he sends out there in his play calling is very simple. You know, there's no intricacies to it all. I get that, but it's just week 1. Had we not had the turnovers, had we not had the block punt, we could have been seeing a different outcome in the score and a completely different outcome in the game. So I gotta put a lot of this on the players and their effort, their heart, their grit, other than the coaching. So, you know, what we gonna see? It's just week 1, y'all. Don't press that panic button yet. Like my boy Dennis Thompson would tell me, don't press that panic button yet. So I'm gonna exercise that, because he knows I like to jump the gun. Y'all know, for those who know me personally, y'all know I like to jump the gun, but I'm not gonna do that. Let's focus on what we got going on next week. We got the Philadelphia Eagles back home in the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. It's going down. We're going up against another physically imposing defensive line. So we're gonna have to stand up to the challenge. We're gonna have to scheme and play call and adjust according to what that defensive line does to be able to counter how dominant they are. And we're gonna have to see where the cards lie. We gotta win this. We can't go 0-2. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, comment below. What did y'all see in the game? Am I talking crazy? What did I miss in this? But make sure you comment, like, share. Stay tuned for the rest of the week. We're going to come with more updates. And we're going to talk about the matchup that's up and coming against them Philadelphia Seagulls. This is Anyae from Rise Up Radio, y'all. Let's get it together. Oh, I'm gonna have a heart attack up here, y'all. Peace, man.